Hello, Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you once again to Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV. Wherever you are watching us from, I welcome you and I appreciate you for being part of this platform. Please kindly like and share this program. If you have not subscribed to this very channel, please do subscribe. This channel is going to be bringing you informations from the Biafra Republic of Nigeria. It's going to bring you updates on the exodus of Biafra. You don't have to miss any information that has to do with the exodus of Biafra. That is where we are today in 2024. The exodus is about to happen and nothing can stop it. So if you have not subscribed to this very channel, I beg you in the name of Chukwuokike Abiyama, subscribe to this channel, whether you are a Biafra or non-Biafra, but more especially Biafrans. Subscribe to this channel so that you can have updates on the restoration of Biafra and what is going on. A lot is really going on, and I bet you 2024 will always be remembered in the history of the restoration of Biafra. Today, as we speak, the referendum vote is ongoing. Biafrans are voting massively in the referendum. Biafrans are voting against all odds, against all the blackmail, the propaganda, and the lies that the enemies and saboteurs are pushing. Biafrans are moving ahead to vote in large numbers, including the politicians. Those you don't expect they vote, they are coming and they are voting. All the one Nigerians who are from Biafra land, most of them are voting. So if you are one of those who they are deceiving and telling you that the vote doesn't matter, they know that it matters. And I bet you it is going to be important for every one of us. It doesn't matter who you support, under which disguise you are pursuing your Biafra, as long as you are genuinely seeking for freedom and you want to be free and treated right, you must participate in this very self-referendum. It does not matter under which disguise you are pursuing Biafra. It doesn't really matter. The exodus have already started. If you are not keen in, I am sorry. The train is going to leave you because the train have already left the station. And as our Prime Minister have said earlier this year, he said that the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic will intensify. He said it, and he said it very, very clear. And today, our Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, gave an update on the successes that the Biafran Liberation Army are making. A lot of progress is being made, and the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic continues on a high intent. As we speak, the latest update is that the headquarters of Nigeria Army base in Opi, Nsukka, has been decimated and leveled. That is the base where they stay and plan attack on Biafrans. You can go and verify it. According to our Prime Minister, go and verify by yourself. Our demand is that you must release all illegal detained Biafrans, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and withdraw all terrorist forces from Biafra land. This demand is a demand that they must meet. If they don't meet to this demand, they are going to see more. Remember when our Prime Minister promised them and said that this year, every barrack in Biafra land, that we are going to take the war to them. That is no longer going to be business as usual. When he said it, they didn't believe him. You know, each time he make a proclamation, some of them will think that maybe he's joking. But with time, you begin to understand that you can't take his word for granted. Whatever he says, he does. If you go to his Twitter space, you are going to see this very update I'm talking about. Some hours ago, he made that update that in Opi, Nsukka, the army base in Opi, Nsukka, where they sit and plan all evils against our people, where they organize the terrorists to go after our people, has been decimated completely. And in his own word, he said, go and verify. It a play, it a show. We are not joking. It is not trying to entertain you or trying to make you happy. We are bringing you informations, updates on the restoration of Biafra. Biafra must be restored. It does not matter what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you do it. Biafra restoration have started. The exodus have already started. It does not matter how you try to pretend. It is going to happen. We can see a lot of pretense, even from the zoo. The one Nigerian some of them are pretending that it's not happening. The Afonjas are pretending that it's not happening, but I bet you cannot hide from it. And when you listen to the sound of their voice, those one Nigerians and their Afonjas, when you listen to the sound of their voice, you see how they are crying because they know it's all over. They are crying, they are shouting, they are pushing their propaganda, trying everything possible to convince themselves that it's not happening. Some of them are going back to sleep, trying to convince themselves that it's not happening. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter how long you sleep. You will wake up to realize that Biafrans are going. No forces will stop us. No principality, no power can stop us from moving out of Nigeria. It is going to happen. It has already started. The process has started. Just as our Prime Minister have said, the Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, will not leave any stone unturned. Will not leave any stone unturned to make sure that Biafra exits the zone. The date and the timeline have been given. As the Biafrans are massively voting for the freedom of Biafra, voting in the self-referendum, there's nothing you can do about it. Every necessary thing that has to be done are already been in place. And as you know, the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today, the legal team are under the control of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, under the control of the Biafra Republic government in exile. There is nothing anybody can do about that. And this agreement is with the consent of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After the meeting with the legal team, today they are under the Biafra Republic government in exile, doing what they're supposed to do. So, if you are a Biafran and you are still standing outside the Biafra Republic government in exile, sorry, you are doing to yourself. If you are still standing away and you have not keyed in at this point in time, I am sorry for you. What is coming, you cannot stand it. And whatever happened to you, you are going to be responsible for it. Because the coast is clear. It a play, it a show. There is nothing that is done in the secret. Everything is done in the open. And one of the updates that came again to us through our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, about 3 hours ago on his Twitter handle, it reads, breaking, the attention of Biafra government has been called on the plan by the illegitimate government of old Enugu State to acquire land for the terrorist herdsmen and import them to our land. The Biafra government is warning that there will be nothing like cattle ranches for Fulani terrorists in Enugu or any other part of Biafra land. This is a warning coming from the Biafra Republic under our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Any illegitimate Nigerian representative or governor that plans such within Biafra territory will be the first to collect woto woto. This is a direct warning. Any illegitimate Nigerian representative or governor that plans such within Biafra territory will be the first to collect woto woto. We therefore call on all illegitimate politicians, all illegitimate leaders, more especially the Mba of a man in Enugu State, to publicly announce that there is no such plan so as to douse the tension in old Enugu State to avoid violence or anarchy that may erupt any moment from today, 10/2/2024. In the coming days, if Mba did not withdraw this threat, Enugu will not remain the same. This is a message that came from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on his Twitter handle. It is there. These governors will never listen. They will never learn. Could you imagine Mba, an illegitimate governor, trying to give land to the Fulanis? You want to create cattle ranch for the Fulanis in Biafra land again. After all we have gone through, after what we have passed through, after all that is happening in that country, you want to create a ranch. The warning has been given. Any governor, including the Mba himself, that dares, will be the first one to collect direct woto woto. And I trust my Prime Minister, once he said he's going to carry it out. If you dare, try. If you want to dare him, go ahead. And Fomba, he has been given ultimatum to come and denounce that very statement and say that it is not true. If he refuses, and today's date is 10/2/2024, if he refuses, he is going to face the consequence of whatever is going to happen. And Enugu, old Enugu State, will never be the same again. You know our Prime Minister, he doesn't make threat. Whatever he says, he will carry it out. So let's wait and see. So fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, continue to pray for Biafra and continue to support Biafra Republic of Exile. Today is fundraising. Remember, every weekend we come around to raise funds. Wherever you are in Biafra land, wherever you are across the world, wherever you are on this planet, please join the fundraising today and support the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Support our Liberation Army. They are there to defend you. They have a lot of work in their hands. Support the Liberation Army. Any way you can support them, please do support them. Do not shy away from giving the support. They are there to protect you. What they are doing is called self-defense. Self-defense to the maximum. And for us to defend our land and protect ourselves, we must fund them. Wherever you are watching from, please cast your vote if you have not done so, and help your neighbors to cast their votes. When you see your neighbor, you see a fellow Biafrans, it doesn't matter under which disguise the person is working. It doesn't matter the ideology of the person. Ask that person if he or she has voted. That should be your greeting. When you see any Biafran from the old southeastern region, ask him or her, have you voted? That is the greetings that we give to ourselves this day. Make sure that everybody votes. Make sure that everybody votes and support the Liberation Army the best way you can. Your financial support is highly needed. Please, if you have not subscribed to this very channel, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama, subscribe, because you are going to be getting latest updates on this platform. Do subscribe and share this very program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone. This is update. The update will be coming on daily basis on this platform, on the latest about the exodus of Biafra. When we say exodus, restoration of Biafra, it is going to happen, whether they like it or not, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will be on your side again next time. Stay blessed and remain blessed. We move airborne.